Friday Night Live. This is John Mathis Jr. here at Mansion Entertainment in the studio and on the Mansion Entertainment YouTube channel. Hope you had a great week. It's Friday evening. Funny thing happened on my way to the store. I wound up here doing a YouTube Live. So still got a list to get. Hey, we're going to talk a little bit about accompaniment tracks this evening. So let me take a look here, see if anybody might be joining in. It says we're live right now. So that is confirmed, and I don't need to hear myself with an echo. That would be distracting. We have a few things going on with accompaniment tracks. How many of you sing with accompaniment tracks? Raise your hand. Leave a message. Tell me where you're at. Tell me the last song you sang with accompaniment tracks. Leave that in the comments if you're coming along and watching this afterwards. A funny thing about accompaniment tracks that people may not realize is they, as far as the popularity of singing with a track or a performance track, accompaniment track, whatever you call it, they have all kinds of names now, and one in particular. Singing with tracks, actually, people were doing that in the 70s in Christian music. And then along came this thing that became known as karaoke. So I kind of have this, pop culture sees someone with a track and they call it karaoke. But hey, Christian music had it first. And we were doing that before there was even karaoke. So, I just wanted to share that little tidbit about accompaniment tracks that they've been around a long time. People have been singing with tracks. They're just great to have a full band, have full music, be able to perform a song in church or whatever it is you do. We have probably about 1,100 titles out in the marketplace for Mansion. And I have some news about that. We are actually going back through our catalog of tracks and we're going to remaster those because track lines are produced over the years in various studios at various stages of the music industry, and that's a whole nother topic of conversation when it comes to mastering. That's the final magic that's put on a mix, and there's a lot of philosophies about that, and has grown over the years and changed over the years. So sometimes you'll find, if you've ever noticed when you order an accompaniment track, and some of them may be older from anywhere, sometimes that there's different volume levels. So when you go to use that with your own PA system or sound system, or you go to use that at your church, you're like, what's the deal? These things, some are loud and some are not so loud, and you go from one song to the next. You're either blasting and blessing, or can't hear your music. So we're going back through our catalog. That means in the next, see that board back here, and some of the things here we'll be reviewing about probably about 5,500 files, audio files, to try to just check the quality on those and make sure that they're all good and that they work for you very well. Another tidbit of news for us with accompaniment track news is if you are a customer and have been a customer for years of Mansion Music Online, we so appreciate your business. But as you know, times change, and we are moving our Mansion Music Online products. A lot of accompaniment tracks are there for people that had wanted a CD, and those will be moving all to Amazon for any type of orders, and the Mansion Music Online site will discontinue. So it's one of the things that'll be changing, and for the near future, you'll still be able to find those same products on Amazon with safe and secure ordering. Hey, my friend Heronis is on. Hey, Heronis. Hey, actually, Heronis, bravo. He is from Venezuela, and man, a talented guy. We're going to talk about this next topic. I forgot what I was talking about anyway, so let's move on to the next topic. Amazon, great place to safe and secure order and to get our product line of tracks. And we're doing new releases. Ironically, Heronis pops up with a wave and a thumbs up. Heronis is from Venezuela, super talented guy. He's played in symphonies in Latin America and in Florida and here in the United States. And so he's actually part of what I'm about to tell you. We are lining up and scheduling new releases, new tracks. We're picking out new titles, and Heronis was part of helping us produce the new title that's coming out. We have a accompaniment track version of the popular song You Say. And in creating those new product lines and new titles, we have a group of professional musicians and professional singers, and they are called Franklin Christian Singers. And so that group of professional musicians and professional singers, we coordinate them as part of creating these new titles. So we just released There Was Jesus about a month ago, a new title there, and I can't remember past that. It was a couple others. So we'll continue to create some new titles. If you want to, there'll be links in the description. If you're watching this after we were live, there'll be links in the description. Facebook.com/Franklin Christian Singers. When new releases come out, that's a good link to follow. Sometimes there's video snippets of the new track, and you can hear it ahead of time and get a little preview of what's to come. So just have a few questions before we go. One question, and if you are not able to answer now, you're probably having dinner with your family, or it's Friday night, you're probably on a date with your better half, or maybe just watching TV. I don't know. Two questions in particular that's important for us to know, that we would like to know. We've seen this done various ways when it comes to accompaniment tracks. Some have attempted to place the actual keys in the information when the accompaniment tracks are sold. And I want to know, how important is that to you? Leave a comment about that. Is it important for you to know exactly if it's in F or C or B flat or any of that type of information? The standard way to put accompaniment tracks into the market is just to designate, a high key and a low key if a track has two keys available. And some product lines, we have some product lines that have a high, medium, and low key. And a lot of those titles don't have actual keys. But we've been asked a few times, enough that I want to see what you say. So leave your answer in the comments. Is it important for you to know what key a track is? I'm a musician, and for me, every song's different to me. So I have to hear a preview and go, and go, that one's my key. So just for me, it varies song by song. And even as a musician, it's not that important to me to know the key, unless I'm going to be playing, and then it's pretty important. But you may feel differently. You may know kind of where your voice is at and keys that generally work well for you. The other question I wanted to ask, and please leave a comment. We would love to have your suggestion in this matter. Titles, new titles. I mean, our accompaniment tracks range from classic hymns to some classic Southern gospel, to some black gospel, to praise and worship. So we want to produce tracks in the future that you want to use. So your suggestions will be very helpful. If there's a title that you can't locate, or that just doesn't seem to be out there, or maybe going back to that key thing, if there's some titles that you've checked them out and the keys are just not quite where you're at. I know a lot of times when we create accompaniment tracks, we'll create at least one of them in the key that the artist sings the original in, and sometimes those artists they like to show off and they put them in keys that I can't sing in them. So I have to have something a little more. And this is where right here in this little box, that's where I stay vocally. So, but looking for titles. We're trying to line up some future productions on accompaniment tracks. So if you sing with accompaniment tracks and you'd like to see a new title or line come out from us, comment. All right, that's all I've got this evening. I still have a grocery list that I have to go take care of and get back to the house. No, unless my wife's on YouTube right now and sees this live video. She has no idea. So, but I wanted to stop in and say hey to you and talk about accompaniment tracks for a minute. Thanks for watching. If you're not a subscriber of the Mansion YouTube channel, we talk about just about anything music related. And if you have suggestions for future videos, put those in the comments as well. But follow us, share this video with someone, share the information. I'm going to come back later, put links in this description so you can check out all the things I was talking about. So God bless you wherever you're at in the world. And I hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is when you see this. God bless.